This is soup for my family. Isn't it wonderful? Soup for my family. It's incredible. It's the perfect size. The size of a football. Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.
I got vaccinated, so we can talk about that.
Say that into the microphone again.
I got microchipped by the FBI.
Uh-oh. What's up, everybody? It's Soup for My Family with me, John Trek, and my bust. Bust. He's got a bust. He's a busty broad.
John Holmes.
There he is.
Here I am.
You got your line. You got your lineup. We haven't been talking about our drinks, I don't think. Well, I think because I haven't drank the past couple weeks.
It's just let's start the first one off. It's a mango.
Mango. You're always rocking the Corona. I think I asked you this before. That's just the one you like best? They got the best flavors.
I could care less about them. I was actually real fucking buzzed at a bar recently, and this guy, and I ordered like a Vizzy, I think it was a Vizzy.
That's one of them.
Antioxidants, like it's an alcoholic drink that's healthy for you or something.
Right. Yep.
Wild to me. Yeah, that idea is wild to me in my old mind.
That alcohol's good for you, or you're just learning this?
Yeah, that you could have an alcohol that's healthy for you.
It kills all the bacteria, John. Have you ever played beer pong?
Yeah, that's true. It kills my hepatitis C.
That's why we didn't get Corona. Or I mean, you have Corona seltzer, but we didn't get the COVID Rona-19 SARS-CoV. Why are there so many fucking names for this stupid thing?
The Rona, man, everyone just wants to call it the shit.
That's why I think it is fake.
Yeah, dude.
They never settled on a name.
I'm
drinking something local to Atlanta. I don't know where it is. I got it at a package store. Salsa Shark. That's the name of the specific drink.
You know what? You probably don't even know what that's from. Do you?
I actually don't.
Oh, Salsa Sharks is a little clip, a little moment in the movie Clerks.
Oh.
Kevin Smith's first movie. Oh, yeah. You don't know anything about Clerks, you youngin'.
I saw Clerks 2 in theaters for some reason. I don't know why. Had never seen Clerks. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, it's still good. He's still a good director.
Well, then I rented Clerks a few days later, and I didn't fucking get it.
Oh man, you had to have been born you had to have lived in the 90s.
Only 90s kids will understand.
You were born in 2003?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were youngin'. 2007. You're a 2007 baby, aren't you?
I'm an 89er.
Oh, 89er.
San Francisco 89ers.
Hell yeah.
But this is a margarita goza, which I actually didn't even buy this beer, but we're keeping the margarita vibes rolling strong, John.
Yeah, dude. If anyone subscribes to this podcast, they know that we love margaritas. No one does. I do.
If they did, they would know, but they don't, so they don't.
No, hey man, it's episode 8. No one gives a shit no more.
Eventually, someone will give a shit, and that's the whole. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Doing a podcast that you record and spend time editing, not you specifically, but
no,
that
I don't on this.
This
to the table.
In order to be a comedian, you have to have a lot of a grand delusion, and this really, I think, kicks it up to another level when you're doing something that takes a lot of time, and then you actually see the numbers for how it's being consumed. In my head, I'm like, why would anybody give a shit about this? They shouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm just for.
What do the numbers say?
They say they. You don't even want to know, John. What
Man,
we're gonna
I want to know how
we're
many
gonna
countries were downloaded in.
a lot in Russia for some reason. I think it's because of
Fuck
the hammer and sickle.
yeah! That's my boys.
But yeah, I mean, it really, it's easy. It's easy to be like, this crowd, these people are stupid. It's, just an open mic. It doesn't matter. You can, do that for a decade and be fine. But this, you can just like really second guess yourself a lot. You're like, what?
Oh yeah.
Who is this for? It's for me and you. That's who it's
just
for.
for us, buddy. This is what I need. This. I don't think you understand how much I need this in my weekly rotation.
No, I do too. Like I mean, I've done 2 sets now this year. And I need some kind of outlet for sure.
Yeah.
And to catch up with my best friend who I didn't talk to for 4 months after moving down here.
Yeah, dude. Well, somebody wouldn't answer their phone or someone didn't call them.
Both. And those are both of me.
Both are my fault.
You know what? I think we can both take and accept the blame. John, I do want to say that I think it's great that the seltzer cans are the exact same shape as your microphone.
Hell yeah, buddy. Let's compare sizes. All right, we got this one.
I mean, like legit. It's exactly the can's a little bigger.
And we got this one.
All right, triple
Hell
threat.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You don't know what's coming out. What's gonna be gold tip this time? Guess what? I have bronze balls, brass balls. I have legit brass balls. Dipped them in brass. Yeah, it hurt. Hurt so bad I almost didn't finish my cigarette.
Are those the ones they used in Glengarry Glen Ross?
Yeah, dude. Ding, ding. Did you hear
a great
that?
credit.
Yeah, I'm pretty famous. My brass balls are very famous. Alex Baldwin loves them.
I love Alexander Baldwin. That's my favorite of the Baldwin brothers. Not a lot of people know him.
Yeah.
A lot of people confuse him for Alec Baldwin, but no, he's actually
No. I'm talking about the dirty one.
Alex Baldwin actually does a great Trump impression.
Oh yeah, because he's good friends with them.
Yeah,
Alexander Baldwin, buddy.
Alexander Baldwin is Q. If you didn't know, that's who QAnon is. Did you watch? All right, so I feel like nobody's talking about this docuseries, probably because there's too much shit to watch all the time. But have you seen that Q Into the Storm docuseries on HBO?
That on Netflix?
It's on HBO.
I have every streaming service. That's how it's so hard. That's why it's so hard to keep up.
Yeah. They find out who Q is.
Oh yeah, is it Charles? Is it Chuck?
Yes. No, I forget his name. He's just some internet troll involved with the creation or perpetuation of 8chan, and he lives in Tokyo. He's like our age. He's like 30.
Hell yeah, 30 something.
Yeah, it's because all right, so my girlfriend started watching it and I was like, I don't get, like, they're not going to find out who Q is not even a person. Like in my mind, I'm like, Q's not a person. It's just a collection of idiots online. And a bunch of people are falling for it, but by episode 3, I was like, "Holy shit, I'm in on this." And it turns out they find out who it is. Like they legit find out, and it's just some shithead troll, literally a troll, and his dad.
Oh my god!
And his dad is also a troll, and he lives in the Philippines. And the guy lives in Tokyo. And
can I ask the white person question?
They're white. Well, no, actually, the dad is white. The guy that's Q is he's
But has he ever
been
to America or anything?
Yeah, they relocated because it's cheaper to live in the Philippines.
Tokyo? Nah, dude.
I don't know. They're fucking insane. It's weird. So it's definitely a compelling watch. Some very odd personalities. You're a compulsive liar, and these guys are compulsively lying on camera the entire time, and they're really bad at it. So, you might enjoy it because you're good at it.
I have never lied to you.
I know.
Let me look in the camera. I have never lied to anyone.
I know you haven't, and I would never suggest that you have.
Everyone hates you, but I love you.
I know.
Yeah, and
that's the whole reason. John,
People
I
say I'm
am,
manipulative, but I disagree. I don't think I'm manipulative at all because I've
I
never.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I would much rather be doing this, talking to you, than, sitting on the couch next to my partner,
Yeah.
watching WrestleMania on my phone while she looks at her phone and has something different on the TV. Like that's what I could be doing otherwise, but instead I'm
That
here
sounds
with you,
awesome,
John.
honestly. Except I hate wrestling and I hate partners, and
No,
I
I
want to.
wanted to I keep man. Eventually we're gonna figure out this talking over each other thing. It's the
We got
delay.
it.
I think it's the delay, and also doesn't really translate to whoever's watching, listening to this. Again, nobody. But I edit that out. I spend 12, 13, 14 hours making sure we don't
Damn.
talk over each other. No. Um, but no, John, that's how much I love you. I'm not watching WrestleMania. Good for me.
I saw someone post this online. A friend of mine, probably a friend of ours.
Name names or don't mention it.
Hey, man, I'm not going to, because I want nothing. Because he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Uh-oh, I already mentioned it was a man. Uh-oh.
We'll see whether or not they them is wrong.
Anyway, this friend of ours just posted, "Hey, if you like wrestling as an adult, stop." And it's like, I get it, man. I'm also on that boat. I think it's dumb to like do that, but also who gives a shit right now, you know?
Or ever.
I mean, well, maybe when in pre 9/11 news, you could give a shit. You could
9/11.
pre 9/11.
We're reaching back.
We're going back 20 years, buddy.
I thought you were talking COVID, but I guess our other national tragedy. We only have the two.
The one that impacted us millennials.
Yeah.
COVID didn't. Fuck you, Gen Z.
Well, I don't. I I haven't been on social media today. Bragging.
Whoa.
I've been busy.
Proud of you.
I've been thinking about what I'm going to post on social media later tonight all day, but I haven't
Are you
actually been on
serious?
all day, John.
Really?
All day.
No, you don't. Come on, buddy. You know that's so unhealthy. I don't think about what I'm gonna tweet until I sign on to Twitter.
I'm not talking Twitter, John. I'm talking Instagram. I was out gramming
Oh,
it, taking
goddamn,
photos of my
gotcha.
dog.
Yeah, dude. Mount Rushmore.
Sure, I understand
Is that your
reference.
dog's name? Isn't that your dog's name? Rushmore?
Yeah, totally. Named after my favorite Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Cohen Brothers.
Yeah, Wes Cohen.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've already derailed this. Hey man, I've derailed this enough. Good
All right,
job.
let's start over. Or bail? It sounds like you were going to
Yeah.
bail.
Yeah, I was about to bail. I was just gonna say, no, thank you.
Let me just say, in response to whoever this garbage human being is that said that if you're an adult that watches wrestling, don't. I have only been an adult that likes wrestling. I didn't think wrestling was cool as a kid.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was lame.
I just mean, like, I get it, but like, I'm also on that boat. But it's like, man, who gives a shit? Just do what's gonna please you. If that gives you some pleasure, I don't care. I don't care, dude. I'm sorry. I understand that I'm never gonna understand wrestling. I don't get it. I think it's sometimes fun to watch, but not really.
Well, there you go. So you do get it.
No, I get it, but it's like it's not always. I sometimes out of like one show, I'll be like, oh shit, like that's about it.
Yeah. And I mean, really, I don't follow it with any sort of, nowadays I just like watch some of the big shows if it seems like it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But there is so much huge misses
I know, right?
that it's like, because it's so, I mean, there's just so much of it. So yeah, no, I agree. But also, like The point I'm making is I've only ever been an adult fan of wrestling, so I don't even know what it's like to be a kid that likes it.
You know,
I don't know why a kid would like it. I think it's insane that a kid would want to watch it. But also I mean,
well, I
that's a thing that I got over when I was in high school, of the whole like, let's criticize other people for the shit that they like. Like that's such a boring take, I think. Just like, the thing you like sucks and the shit I like is the best. It's like,
yeah,
okay,
dude.
well then why do they both exist? What's the point? What's the point of any of this? And
That's,
like I
that's good.
I I also realize that like narrows like comedic perspectives that you can take, because that is such like that's also just like a trope in comedy of like, the thing I like is good and the thing you don't like sucks. Here's why. And like, I feel like I'm kind of at a point where it's like, people like what they like. Who cares? Let's
Yeah,
just
dude.
enjoy your life.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find any ounce of pleasure in this life, take it. Fucking take it. As long as it's not oppressing other people or hurting anyone else.
See, that's
Fuck
where
yeah.
I'm
Just
going to have to
as long
draw the
as
line there,
it's
John.
not
Jennifer
under the guise
Garner.
of oppression.
No.
Fucking do what you want. Watch
Yeah.
30 going 13 going on 30. You know?
I'll agree with you up until 13 going on
Okay,
30.
okay.
There's
Jennifer
no
Garner
excuse for
is
finding any
the
joy in
bomb.
that.
.com. Remember that one? Hell yeah. No, you don't.
Whoa. I should have dodged it. Whoa. Sitting on the other side of the room. We got a glass
Hey
partition
man,
up.
that's what I say to that. What? Here's how psycho I am, right? Like, uh, I do this in front of Sarah. I'll do that in front of. I'll finish a beer or finish a can and just throw it like on the floor. I'll throw it, not just like throw it like drop it. I'll throw it like in the middle of the room and be like, "Guess who needs another one?" So abusive.
You want that on public record, huh?
Yeah, dude. I don't fucking care. She yells at me and then I go pick it up.
That's right. That's right, Sarah. You get him.
But she does get me another one. So who is brainwashed?
It's a whole different level of gaslighting, is what that
Yeah,
is.
dude, this is Stockholm syndrome only. Why do you think
Sarah, write your message of help me in the
Yes,
comments.
just, hey, Sarah, comment, like, subscribe, like you already do, and then leave a nice comment saying how much you love me on the record. Yeah, if you say you love John Shrek, I'm gonna be very mad.
Everyone loves me, John. Nobody. You. It's just you.
It's
You're the only
just me.
person who
Everyone
understands.
else hates you. Don't forget. I
I
also
know.
tell Sarah that. I am gaslighting all of my friends.
Your friend Sarah.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, she's my best friend. Why do you think I'm
True.
gaslighting her? I don't want her to realize how shitty of a person I am and leave. Same with you, buddy.
It's all starting
You're
to
all
come
gonna
together
realize, yeah,
right
this
now.
goes deep. This goes deep.
All
You're all
right.
gonna realize how shitty of a person I am and be like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Like like a like a lost nephew.
What makes you think I haven't come to that realization already and decided, can't do better? Can't do better.
Oh damn. Damn. I mean, you don't want to tell me that. You don't want to tell with my mind, you don't want to tell me, hey, I can't do better than you. Holy shit, I will go psycho on everyone. Like I used to say that the only reason I'm not 5'10" is because if I was 5'10", holy shit, things would be different. Currently 5'7". If I was the skulls of my enemies would be crushed beneath my feet as I ascend the throne of God if I were 5'10". Do you understand that?
It says 3 inches of glory.
It's just 3 inches more. That's all men ever need.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
On
Cracker
fire.
one number two. I'm on
Nice.
to lime, tropical lime.
Hell yeah. I do want to shout out this album, which you bought me.
Oh hell yeah.
Boop. That's the Rory
Because he
Scovel
ruined it. Because he ruined
third.
that one.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought it online,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Hold
then
on.
I left.
Explain what album that is.
Yeah, I was going to. So that's Rory Scovel live at Third Man Records in Nashville, Tennessee.
Hell yeah,
And
Smashville.
yeah, I bought it. I bought it online back, I don't know, 7 years ago, like a long time ago. And then I left it on my turntable for like weeks. And I didn't realize that if you do that, the top of it collects dust, and that dust is never coming off.
Yeah, dude, you left that on there for like months. Don't
Probably.
lie. It
Yeah,
was
no, it
not
probably
weeks.
was. And that's
I
like,
remember that. I remember when we tried to listen to this. It was Memorial Day.
oh, wow.
Yeah, it was Memorial Day weekend. Probably Sunday or something.
And it was dusted at this point, right? Covered in
Oh
dust?
yeah, dude. It was just left out. There was no cover on the turntable or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
it was just left out. Yeah, I think that third room hadn't become a bedroom yet. I think it was still
Ever.
the chill hang room of that house.
Yeah, it never became a bedroom. It was always just
What?
that. And
Was
until we
it?
started
Well,
smoking. Yeah, until we started smoking downstairs, and then it became just the neglected room upstairs.
Hey man, I remember. Well, maybe I remember it as a bedroom because I slept there many times.
You might have. And there was also Skinny had an extra bed. My roommate had an extra bed that we just left in there. I thought that like we would have comics staying there all the time. Like we've got an extra room. Like you can stay here. This is a chill place to hang. I think a handful of comics over the 3 years we lived there stayed there. Like
Yeah,
no one ever stayed during brouhaha, never like anything. And I was like, damn, like we had the best spot, and no one gives a fuck except for you. You're the only one that loves me, John.
Hey man,
Nobody loves me.
I love a free bed anywhere.
Yeah.
If you got a free bed for me, hell yeah, I'll definitely stay there with you.
So then after that incident, you bought the record again. Did you buy it when you were in Nashville?
Yeah, I was at Third Man Records,
And
there.
And bonus, this one has an actual, because the one that I got, it was just a black, cover box, whatever you call that. This one's got all the info on it. You can't see it from this angle, but so
it didn't have that's wild. I didn't know that.
yeah, upgrade because at the same time when I bought it, I also got Reggie Watts's live at Third Man, and that one is also still like in a plain black wrapper box. What is that called? What's the cover called? I guess the cover.
The record sleeve.
Oh, well then what's the paper? Is it the paper sleeve?
No, the paper is the sleeve, but there's also like a record sleeve.
Sleeves on sleeves.
Man, hey man, let me tell you this. All right, the plural of vinyl is vinyl. All right, so that's all you need to know about that.
Just like rhinoceros.
Yeah, man. No, they call them rhinos now.
Oh, what am I thinking of? Deers. That's the one. Moosin.
So have you gotten you're fully vaccinated, right?
No, dude, it sucks. You're fully vaxxed before I am.
You're not? Well, yeah, because my BMI is off the charts.
It's open to everybody now.
Yeah, it is also open to everybody. No, but I didn't want. I was too vain to go under the fatness guideline.
Vain, I get it.
Yeah, dude, I'm pulling veins, you know.
Yeah, no. So, all right, I don't think I talked about this, but I got the Pfizer at a Walgreens, and it's a Walgreens that's like 45 minutes from here. So it's like it's a hike. We got the shot. This was like 3 weeks ago now. They didn't have any cards, so like you can come back tomorrow, or we can just give you the card when you come back for your second round.
What?
It's like, well, we're not gonna drive.
No,
we're not
those cards. Wait a second. This sounds like a sketchy back roads alley clinic you went to.
You know what? They did spell Walgreens with one E, so
Yeah, dude, Walgr'ns.
There was no E. It was just GR''N.
Oh, it was
Yikes.
Walgr'ns.
And everything on the inside looked like repurposed Walmart stuff. You know what? This is all starting to come together right now
I
over
think you might
me.
have gotten your blood stolen.
Well, you know what? I don't need it. So,
Hey man, that's all right. That's fine. It
but
don't.
so I got the first shot. I don't have the paper, and we don't go back for another 2 weeks from this Friday to get the second round. So I'm like, what the?
Dude, I hate to say this, but you might never get a second shot.
I might not have gotten the first one.
I know, right? It's all a simulation, dude. We're all fucking. I got vaxxed at Sinta Center, Jensen and Jane Shane.
Johnson. Oh, go XU, Xavier University.
Yeah,
Muskies.
Sinta. Big old
Did you do it
muskie.
on? Did you do it on the hardwood? Did you do it on the hardwood
Yeah,
floor?
dude, I got vaxxed and then did a 3-point dunk. It was great.
You, the blue blob, and D'Artagnan.
Dude, I made a 3-point dunk. I jumped from the 3-point line and made a dunk. I'm so athletic.
Did the blue blob administer the shot?
Yeah, dude. Blue?
She's a nursing major.
You know Blue?
Yeah.
You know Blue, the big fuzzy thing?
Yeah, the tongue
The
sticks.
mascot?
Did they give you the shot with using their tongue?
Gave me the shot, then he gave me the basketball. And I had the trampoline and I jumped from the 3-point and made a dunk. Won
Blue blob.
$50,000 fucking dollars that day, John. Yeah.
Damn.
Good for me.
That's impressive. The blue blob is a woman, by the way, just so you know.
Oh yeah. Oh, good thing I had sex with her then.
That
I
is
was
good.
just proud to have sex with a blue thing. I mean, if it was a blue woman thing, I mean, it keeps me super straight. Have you heard this thing?
No.
That's super straight.
No.
Oh, it's just way for men to identify as gay. Oh, you don't
Is
get
this
it.
real or you're making it up? I can't tell, John.
No. It's like a new thing. People are like defining themselves as super straight.
Sure.
Like I'm fucking hetero, brah. Sorry, I'm super hetero. Super straight. Don't even watch porn with dicks in it. Can't do it. It weirds me out, bro.
Wears you out.
Weirds me out.
Oh,
Can't
weirds
do
you
it.
out.
I like porn with only women touching themselves, so they don't need no man.
So it's feminist too.
Yeah, it's also a big feminist thing.
All right, but probably also strangely anti-feminist.
Oh yeah, I mean they can't do anything more than touch themselves in the kitchen. I'm gonna
Well,
let that
damn.
lie there. No, don't talk to me. Don't talk. Let's be quiet for a second. Let's let that terrible joke lie. How are you, John Crack?
Lie like John Holmes lives.
John Holmes lies. That was my original Twitter. That was my original Twitter handle. That was my second one.
It predated John Holmes lives, and I keep waiting for you to go back to it because, well, it was my favorite one.
I know, right? But it was a great one. But then I made the lives, and now I have like everything else associated with John Holmes lives.
Yeah, and it is a little bit more iconic, I think, because
Yeah.
you do. You do.
Hey, man, hell yeah. If I do nothing else, I live.
If you know how John Holmes lives, you already know he lies.
Exactly.
And you can't spell lives without a few lies.
There you go. There it is. There's my Twitter bio.
I'll give you a fourth one, John. Is your Twitter bio right now still just calm down?
Oh, it probably is. I stole that so fast. When I saw you change it, and it was like hours after you changed it. I was like,
That's funny.
I was like, oh, I'm stealing it. No, because I do say that to like people a lot. Just calm down. All right. Hey, just calm down. Hey, Just calm down.
The funny thing is, I don't remember when I changed I don't remember when I made that my Twitter bio, but like I started dating Paige and she says it a lot, and it has like infuriated me many times.
Oh, really? So
Um,
you're on the opposite end of the spectrum.
yeah, no, because like I like legitimately thought it was a funny thing to make your bio because it makes people mad, and then she has said it to me,
Oh,
and then I get it like gets me amped up, and I'm like, man, I'm subject to it, even though I'm aware of it. Also, it is said in this house
oh, dude.
frequently at
Hey,
each other.
hey,
It's great.
just calm down. Calm down.
There's not always the just, but you know, it's in it.
Really?
I say it sometimes too, and it does feel when someone is just being a little bit irrational, it does feel fucking good to say it.
Oh, dude, it's
Es-
the best.
Especially when you know that they're not going to like actually like get more mad about it, because
Oh,
that's a whole
really?
other thing to say that to somebody that you don't know who might like stab you or something. Like that's
Mhm.
one thing, but to say it to somebody that you know that they're not actually going to freak out, and they do calm down because they realize that they're being crazy. Like I've had it happen to me where you know my partner will say calm down, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I should calm the fuck down. I'm kind of fucking crazy.
But sometimes it's fun to just be like this is terrible. This is becoming a full episode about the relationship I have with my wife, but
Well, she's
sometimes
listening, so
yeah, she's our only listener. So what the fuck is else are we gonna talk about, right? She could just be like, she could like just not even speak like above a whisper. Just be, she could be like talking a little loudly, and I'll be like, just calm down. All right, I'm right here. That's another thing I say a lot. When she's like loud, like excited, I'll just be like, I'm right here. All right, you need to tone it down.
Or how about like the ironic where someone's not being too crazy, but they're like, cool it.
Yeah, I'm just such a buzzkill.
Stop enjoying yourself.
Hey, we all get it. We all enjoy things, but just
But
like
wrestling, grow up.
yeah, tone it down, you you salty bitch.
Salty. That's a
Oh
great
yeah,
insult. That's a different context for that insult that I've heard. Like salty is usually someone that's
yeah.
like salty. I can't even think of how to define it. Someone that's like upset
Yeah,
because
they're just they want only the best for them. Salty people.
yeah. But salty, the way you just said it, it's like a salt, like a pirate, like a salty dog, like someone that's swashbuckling.
Hell yeah. Salty bitches are all over the map.
Saltine bitches are throwing up all over the map.
Hell yeah, we all are. All right, I started my day with all right, this is true. No, I can't tell
Today
you.
you started your day?
Yeah, this is today. This was this
Sunday.
morning, Sunday. All right, god damn it. I built this up too much. I started off at 9 a.m. I woke up and knew I had it to throw up. So I threw up, pissed, then had to shit, then threw up again.
Oh man.
I flushed many each in between each round.
You were like doing Morse code to the neighbors via flushes.
I know, right? I threw up, then flushed, pissed, then flushed, had to fucking shit, then flushed, and
Damn.
then threw up again and flushed. It was that was 9 a.m. motherfucker telling me I don't live.
Who said who said you don't live? Two, you got that flush money, dude. You're flushing after you piss?
Oh, we don't. I mean, we don't have to. We don't pay for water because it's all like
Oh,
so
because
we're in an apartment.
it's you're on a water strike. You say I'm not paying that
Yeah,
fucking
man.
bill.
Fuck you, God.
Water should be free.
Yeah. Internet should be free.
That's right. That's right. It
Knowledge
should.
should be free. I've always said.
You woke up and immediately knew you had to throw up. Did
Yep.
you wake up and immediately know you had to do any of those other things?
No,
Piss, shit, flush the toilet 9 times.
well, 20 times I was flushing after I just looked at it.
But that was all just improv though. Like the puke, you went in.
That was 9 a.m. till like 9:45.
So those were that was a long time in the bathroom.
I mean,
Did
not
you,
9:45, probably 9:30, but it was a very bad morning.
did you ever think to just hop in the shower and just,
Hey man, and just end it? Yeah, every time. Every minute, every second of this morning. Yeah, dude.
Oh, god
That's
damn.
why I love that old Carl Spaeth joke where it's like, would you rather be dead than mildly inconvenienced? For sure. For sure. Sign me up for that one.
That's a great bit because I have had like those thoughts too where I'm like, man, this
Dude.
I don't want to do this. If I died in a car wreck right now, I wouldn't have to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. If only I were driving right now. I hope no one's
damn.
listening to this podcast while driving. Hey, other side note, we all love living, so why not keep going?
That's another Twitter bio. You can't use it though because I didn't write it.
What was my Twitter bio? Something about having sex with corpses? Is that what you wrote for me?
Yes. Yeah, I wrote that for you. Definitely.
Yeah, you wrote that, right?
Yeah,
Hell
just
yeah.
wrote it.
I've never had
Only
sex
wrote it.
with a woman who's recently been dead.
Recently been dead. Whoa.
Yeah, buddy. I'm
back?
laying that. Hey, come on. I have people I need to protect.
Fair enough.
I got stories I need to hide.
I get it.
Skeletons I need buried, literal skeletons I need buried, but they are sluts.
Currently in the closet, but they will find
Yes,
the
I have
dirt
literal
soon.
skeletons I fuck in the closet. They gotta go.
Sounds painful. I have to imagine that you're being penetrated.
By the skeletons? No.
Yeah, I mean, where are you? I mean, what are you putting? I mean, where are you at? There's not a lot of.
Okay. Well, I'm having sex with them.
I guess I'm not creative. I get it.
But I mean, their pussy's pretty big, but it's still fuckable.
I think this has gotten too dark for me. I'm
Oh my
thinking
God,
of things.
yes.
I'm thinking of things. I'm wanting a yes and this, and I'm like, do I want a yes and this? Maybe we should just move the fuck on.
Yeah, let's move the fuck on.
Woo-wee.
You going to stand up this week?
No, I did not. I did not do any shows this week. Did go to an outdoor show Monday. There was some scuttlebutt. It was weird, but it was cool. I said hi to some people and not to some others because I'm awkward. And, whatever. I like I was saying with that open mic where it's like too crowded. I'm like, I've gotten this far without getting COVID. I have the first vax. I'm going to go to some stuff, but I think I'm just going to wait a few more weeks. I don't think that's going to affect my ability to get on stage moving forward to, wait like 3 or 4 more weeks to like really try to hit it.
Yeah.
I think also like more open mics are going to start and like I could probably email a bunch of people that I don't know and try to get on shows, which maybe I still should do. But I also kind of want to like do the open mics and let people and like say hi to people.
Yeah.
And have people be like, yeah, like you're not just someone that's going to email me and say, hey, I'm good, put me on your show. Instead, you're going to show up and like actually be good. And then I want to put you on my show, which I mean, that's such a stupid way to go about shit, John. This is not the right industry. You got to go in guns blazing. You got to be like, I'm the shit. Put me on your show and then bomb and then never get booked again. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, man, exactly. Just have a good press ball. Press reel.
Exactly. And that's how I got booked on the show that I did last Saturday. So,
Oh, all right. As long as you're still, because dude, you're too good to fail. You know what I mean? They say some people are too big to fail, but I would feel like that would put an unhealthy image on you.
yeah, I appreciate that, John.
So I'm gonna say you're too good to fail. So yeah, I'm all right. I'm glad yeah, give it some time.
I'm excited to like get ingrained in the scene, and I've gone around a few things, but at the same time, like more people are showing out the shit. So I'm like, I want to take it easy to not potentially get COVID after getting the first shot and like not doing anything for a year. So I'm like, I'm just gonna chill back for a few more weeks, and then I'll hit it. Because also more open mics are gonna start happening in the next month too. So like there'll be more opportunities to do it, and I'll have less pressure, dude. It is so weird to be. I've been doing comedy for as long as I have. I've featured at clubs. Like that's more than 90% of people. And to like just be going to open mics and just feeling like a brand new comic because I'm so fucking nervous about performing for all these people who don't know who I am. I'm like, I want them to think I'm good. It's like, they're not going to. This is an open mic.
No one's gonna remember this except for a few comics, but that's who you gotta reach out to.
Right. Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. I'm like, it's a room full of comics who like aren't listening because they're thinking about their own set. But yeah, I just want that approval so bad. And I don't want people to think I suck because I've been doing comedy for 11 years in Cincinnati and they don't know who the fuck I am.
No, you definitely don't. You definitely don't suck because you've been doing comedy for 11 years in Cincinnati. Dude, like all right, so I did a show with Nick Taylor last night or on Friday night. Nick
I thought
Taylor
he moved to New York.
Yes, he was a Dayton comic. Shut up. A Dayton comic who moved to New York. He's still getting by up there. He's hitting the mics. He's making a name. It's good to see. He was telling me people would ask him like, so what's Dayton like? And he would be like, yo, it's got its ups and downs, but Cincinnati is like where it's at. He told me he would tell people that up in New York, just like Cincinnati's got. Dude, I will defend this city with anybody else, with any other scene. Chicago.
Oh, so I mean, yeah, so will I. But I feel like a lot of comics have done that, and like, but I feel like this name still hasn't gotten out there. Like, I don't know. I've also like only been hanging out around like not only brand new open micers, but like mostly. So like they don't know anybody.
Yeah, dude, exactly, right? Like I did the same show I did with Nick Taylor. Like there was this guy who's like, it's my 5th time going on. How long have you been doing this? I was like, like a decade of mistakes. Like a decade of mistakes. 10 years of mistakes I've been doing this.
Yeah, so I posted something like that on Facebook this week, but that was ignited by several people asking me over the past several weeks, like, hey, how long you been at it? And I'm like, the real answer feels bad.
Just say 7. Just say 7.
I know, I should.
Seven's respectable, yet still young. Yet still not too young. Because if you say 3, they'll be like, oh, all right.
Brand new. But I say 11 and they're like, why aren't you headline? Like, have you ever headlined? Not a single time in my life.
I know, right? That's a crime. That's a crime.
There was another comic that was on the show I did last Saturday. I was talking to them after the show, and they had just moved from Asheville, and we were connecting.
North Carolina?
Yes, Asheville, North Carolina. And we were talking about Jeff Tate, and they were talking about how much they thought Jeff Tate was great, and how they're like, I hope he's someone that I watch, and like I hope that like when I'm 10 years in, I'll be that good. I'm like, yeah, me too.
10 years?
10 years in.
10 years. Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was just like, how long? I'm not gonna tell you how long that I've been doing it because you saw how I did on the show, and that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So 7, maybe 7 is what I'm just gonna start saying because nobody really gives a fuck.
7.
7's long enough.
7's long enough. that people are expecting you to be featuring for headliners and doing well with that. Maybe you got a booked headliner at 7 years.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do moving forward. I've been doing it 7 years, and that number's never going to change until I'm headlining.
Never, never. Until you headline, you've been doing this for 38 years.
Yeah, but no, that's actually the only comedy thing that I did this week was I went to that show, and then I've just been kind of keeping it low key and been trying to live a life. I don't know if I have been necessarily. This
What does
weekend
that mean? You've been phoning life in?
phoning life in. I've been doing a lot of that.
Oh, dude, haven't we all, dude? That's not you. It's the times we're living in, buddy.
That's also the thing that has been made very obvious with COVID is that like I've been phoning everything else in service of like being able to stay out late and do shows or whatever.
Yeah.
And now that doesn't exist, I'm like maintaining that same level of phoning it in for like everything else, my job, my life in general.
Yeah,
And
man.
ooh, boy,
Hey, man, sometimes it's cool to give a shit.
I know, and it sucks. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but sometimes it's cool to give a shit, dude.
It's lame though.
Sometimes it's righteous to try. As
Yeah.
much as everything will smack of effort, sometimes you gotta hustle. Said the wrong word. Don't cancel me.
This is a no hustle zone, John.
No
Do
hustle
not.
zone.
No hustle zone.
Fuck that, dude.
I also found out this week that comic was an Atlanta comic, and that
Oh yeah.
that article is not being received well by the Atlanta scene in general. I think because they know her and they think like, oh, that's how she decided to quit comedy is to just like burn all the bridges or whatever. Which I don't know. From my perspective, I think the article brought up some good points. This is literally for nobody now.
No, this is delicious for me.
For you, sure.
Yeah.
But I think some good points were brought up about like, I mean, but here's the other thing. None of the points are points that haven't been brought up on podcasts for the last decade. Like I specifically remember Pete Holmes on his podcast talking all the time.
You made it weird.
You made it weird.
Yeah.
And he would talk about like the value in living in having a life worth commenting on and not just like living at open mics constantly because that's not anything anybody wants to listen to. And I think that's a valid point, but also like not a new one, but one that like especially newer comics probably haven't heard because, Pete Holmes's podcast is no longer like a thing that comics are listening to because it's like he's not as ingrained in the stand-up shit. But yeah, but at that show on Monday, like people were like standing around, like kind of talking shit about this chick, and I'm like, interesting. It's interesting to get that perspective of like, yeah, she kind of sucked as a comic, so like she decided to quit. It's like, yeah, maybe, but who doesn't suck?
Hey, if you listen, here's what I'm going to say about this, and you can too, John Shrek, if anyone asks you about this.
Okay.
Like if anyone's like, hey, did you hear about that comic and the hustle culture? I would say, if you can find anything in life more entertaining than stand-up comedy, go for it.
Yeah.
Fucking go for it. Yeah. We don't. This is for people who need to do this. And I don't mean like that in a therapeutic way, although it sometimes is. I mean people for like, because this is what we're good at. This is what we've refined our talents for,
Yeah, for sure. And I saw something great. I think it was Nick Kroll that shared it when Jessica Walters died, but she said like when she was on that Oh Hello show, a piece of advice that she gave as an actress, which I think applies to comedy too, like I think anything showbiz related, but they like said, do you have any advice for like a young aspiring actor or actress? And it was, if anything ever gets in the way of chasing the dream of acting, let it, because it's all bullshit.
Yeah, that is,
It's a great piece of advice. Like, if something better comes along and you like it more,
dude.
go for it, because like the likelihood of any of this working out
Oh, dude.
is so slim that like any opportunity. This is getting back to a theme. This is the theme of this episode, I think.
Wait, comedy.
Quit comedy. Yeah. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, dude.
But no, legit, like, if you find the thing that makes you we're here for such a brief glimpse in time, and so much of it is shit. If you're able to get joy out of any of it, like, take it.
As long as it doesn't oppress another person, don't give a shit. Go for it.
Unless it's like low key something like gaslighting, it's not really hurting them. I mean, it might be, but like, if it's
Hey,
helping,
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm gonna move off camera for a moment because I got to plug in my computer because I forgot to do that again. But keep talking like it's a professional
buddy.
production.
This is a good moment in life.
Are you doing any? I was talking about. I feel like I went off on a tangent about one show that I went and hung out at. Have you gone to any shows or done? You got any shit coming up?
Man, come on. Are you serious right now, John Shrek?
I know you do, but like, did anything happen this past week? What's up?
Yeah, I did some shows. I did some mics. I crushed everything because I've never bombed.
Always got to be crushing.
I've never bombed. I'm
I know.
always turning coal into diamonds. I crushed so hard, John Shrek, is what I'm saying.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I only get standing O's, and I only give standing O's. Right? I'm talking fucking.
Giving a blowjob while the recipient is standing.
Yeah,
roll.
60. I do standing up 69 because I'm that strong. Look at that.
Hell
Look at that muscle. You see that?
I love
Oh, look at that. I can fuck so good.
it. Yeah, dude. All right. Well, so this weekend, I didn't do anything really. I just kind of I went with my partner who volunteered to work at an ultra marathon out in North Georgia.
Damn.
And so I, the past couple of days, I spent a lot of time around the unwashed maskless is what I'm calling them. The unwashed, maskless, unwashed because they've been outdoors for 36 hours and maskless.
Triathlons, that's some deep shit.
Not a triathlon, ultra marathon, which is
That's what I said. Oh, it's an ultra marathon. I thought you said ultra triathlon.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean it's still insane.
Still, that's those shits. That shit is psycho. You're pushing yourself to the limits.
I mean, totally. It was in the Blue Ridge Mountains, which is just in North Georgia, like the foothills of the Appalachians, or it is the Appalachians. 2 different divisions, 50 and 100 milers over this weekend. A lot of people drop out during it. Most people, other than she was telling me the people who finished the 50 finished in like 14 hours or something like that. Jeez. 50 miles through the mountains, through a downpour at one point.
Damn.
So that's insane. So those people, I think, were running a decent amount, but like it's totally crazy to think of like doing that. And also, they don't stop. It's not like they stop and camp out or like the sun goes down. No. So it's not like it's not like the Tour de France where there's legs. It's literally you have 36 hours to go 100 miles and you don't stop. They'll stop and take rests, but they're not stopping to sleep. They're not, there's none of that. So they're literally hiking alone in the wilderness in the middle of the night, through the night, after having been doing that all day. They start at 7 a.m. and a lot of them finished today at like 4, 5, 6 p.m. It's insane. It's absurd.
All right, buddy. First of all, I want to give props. We'll open up the third pop. I'm drinking
There
a
you go.
cherry. I'm popping this cherry for the people who committed to that marathon. Jesus Christ, that's insane.
It is. It's a whole culture. I didn't even know about it until she had me watch this documentary, which was very fascinating.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
I didn't know about any of this shit. I knew about marathons are crazy enough. So we were stationed. We were at an aid station. We were giving out aids at the station, and it was
There
hot.
you go. That's my boy.
We were at station 5, which was mile 37. So like, it was crazy to think, because I've gone to plenty of marathons with her, and that's impressive enough. 26 miles. So these people were 10 miles past that by the time they were to us. And like, most people were in pretty good spirits. And granted, I guess they're not running, but still, like 37 miles through the mountains is 37 miles through the mountains and a downpour. I can't fathom wanting to go 100 miles, especially overnight. That's the part that's really crazy to me, because there's fucking black bears and shit out there. Wolves, like, and you're up in, like, they're legit. They're not just like hiking on trails in parks. These are like backcountry trails that they're not very well worn. We hiked part of one of them afterwards today, and like there's poison ivy all over the place, and like it's insane. So to be walking through that and like climbing over fallen trees that haven't been cleared because these trails aren't cleared, like it's insane. It also reminded me of what a soft bitch I am.
Yeah, because they've invented headlamps by now.
Okay.
So you put one of those on, you attach a GoPro, and you document this shit. And make millions. They're making millions.
Get brutalized by a bear like Leo in The Revenant.
Hey, buddy, listen.
On camera.
All right. I'm gonna listen. I've held off this statement that I want to tell to you because I love
How
you.
long?
Oh, a long time.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, for a long time.
Got to hydrate for this one.
Yeah, you do. All right, here we go. When I was younger, I would date people, right? You remember dating? No,
Yes.
not really.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't. I
Yeah. I remember now. I remember. I know.
I
dating.
barely
Yep.
I barely do either, but also no one would date me, so I would just have sex with a lot of people. Yeah,
Okay.
scandalous. But the girls I always found the craziest were the runners. Because they are girls who run are also always running from something emotionally.
First, they're running from you.
Yeah,
and
they're
then,
running from me. Then they're gonna be running from something emotionally.
Sure.
No, I just meant runners. I've known a lot of girls, a lot of people who run, but they're always like also running from something emotionally.
Couldn't the same be said for, I don't know, every vice?
Well, no shit, but I mean, goddamn, John Shrek, you got me. You bested me again.
The thing is, running is the only one that you can say they're running from something. If someone drinking, I think we can both relate to that. You can't be drinking away from something.
No, I can't be doing that.
You're still running. That's the running is the
Are
word.
we all just emotionally running from something? God
Yeah.
damn, that's true. That's just changed my outlook on life. Really, I just found empathy for a lot of people in my life.
Shit. This has
Fuck
been a very
you.
special episode. Very special episode of Soup for My
You
Family.
think I need to get more empathy out? Man, I'm tapped. My heart done bled enough, John Shrek. Okay, well, let's talk about Friday.
All right, Friday.
The greatest day and the saddest day in the history of the days.
Is it the saddest because of Jesus?
No, Friday was not Good Friday. I'm talking about this Friday, just 2 days ago,
Mm.
when we lost a good one in Earl Simmons, Darkman X,
Oh, DMX.
DMX. There you go. Did you hear that he died? Did you know
I did.
that?
I
He's
did.
dead, and that's very sad. But good news.
Good news.
Philip died also. Hell yeah. Another monarch down. I'm counting that one. For the homies. For the comrades. Fuck yeah. Another monarch down.
Smash the monarchy.
Racist fucking piece of shit ever. Dude. I was reading some of his legit quoted quoted comments. Not like things he would say to the side of people that never got reported. Just things that he was quoted saying
Like
back in
over the span of his life?
oh yeah, just
Okay.
being like looks like a bunch of darkies over there, and it was just like the worst shit, just racist, just fucking privileged bullshit, bourgeois motherfucking capitalist bullshit. Just
Hard to
like,
believe.
yeah, I know, right? Who would have guessed? Fuck the monarchy.
From the from the figurehead, the celebrity that need not be a celebrity for any other reason than he got married to someone else who shouldn't be a fucking celebrity.
It's all inbreeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's why they're all
Yeah.
bald. You ever
Are they
notice
ball?
that?
Oh, the not even the good looks of Princess Diana could save those fucking kids. People say that like Prince Harry is attractive. It's like, get real. That dude is not cute. I know I'm a straight, but I feel like I've got an eye for like what an attractive dude is, and
Nah,
that
dude.
dude
If
is not it.
what about me? What about this?
I mean, look at that. Come on, it's undeniable.
Think I'm attractive?
You've got sex appeal. You've got a great sense of fashion. Like, of course.
Thank you. All right. Well, I think Prince Harry at some point in his life was attractive. Not now.
Yeah, when he was like 8.
Prince William, definitely. Prince Harry, sometimes. He's a ginger. Gotta watch
I'll be
out for
honest.
that.
I said Harry. I was thinking William. Harry is like, he's got that like that Opie look. Ron Howard
Yeah,
as a
yeah, he's
kid.
got that innocent little monarchy to him. Who's been
But
to
yeah,
war.
he's got that translucent skin. That's like that's not a creature that's supposed to survive past like childbirth. But
Nah, dude.
modern medicine and being part of a wealthy family, it'll get you through a lot, And now he's got a podcast deal and a Netflix deal and a hot successful wife, and he doesn't have to deal with the monarchy anymore or whatever. So good for him. What a good boy.
Prince Philip, boo. DMX, good.
Yeah, go. Yeah, yep. Yeah.
And then vaccines. All right, so this is some bullshit. I'm going back to the vax. That's what all
The
this
vaccines are bullshit. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh.
The bullshit surrounding the vaccines.
All right.
Have you heard that people are like judging you on like what vaccines you're getting?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen that? People will be like, I have the Johnson & Johnson. and other people like I got the Moderna and it didn't even affect me. And I'm like, who the fuck cares? Just get the fucking and people also are like, which vaccine should I sign up for? I'm like, just get the
The
fucking
one.
vaccine. Just get whatever's available. Just go for it.
Are a lot of people coming to you for advice? Like, John, which one should I get?
No. Once again, I no one's coming to me for advice, right? Like I have zero things.
But some people are coming to you.
Some people will come on me, and I call them Sarah.
Sarah. The Sarah.
The Sarah. Uh
People love an opportunity to like have fake, not fake. People love an opportunity to be classist. Oh, you got the Moderna? That's for poor people.
yeah, that's it's all bullshit. It's all just in this capitalistic society we live in. It's just like compare yourselves to other, make your life seem the best. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's all that social media is for, is making your life out to be
Yeah.
the shit.
Yeah, that's true. It's not exact. I mean, it's late stage capitalism we're living in for sure, but it's definitely also perpetuated through social media.
Yeah, it's wild. And also social media, I feel like it, not just social media, but like the availability of media in terms of streaming services and podcasts
Hell
and
yeah.
all this shit, like information overload and just being able to like have everything at your fingertips at all times, I think is really numbing the populace at large, because instead of, I don't know, getting in the streets and demanding systemic change, people are like, I could just live stream it on Twitter or, watch something on Netflix that makes me feel happy. And then I can forget about the fact that, there's a homelessness problem that's not going to be solved by, busting up people's
No, I
tents.
mean, dude, hey man, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but because you're definitely right. But apathy has always been a contributing factor to deaths of revolutions.
Oh, for sure. But I think,
People find apathy in the easiest conditions, let alone ones of real change.
yeah, but I do think that the ease at which it is to just numb yourself to
Oh
everything
yeah, dude.
is has a huge effect, because I
Oh,
feel it.
it always has though. It always
Yeah.
has.
But it's also not always been not always been this easy to like just numb yourself.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I mean, it's so easy now to numb yourself to. I mean, I mean, you can do literally. You have the finger at your fingertips. You have literally 30 million billion. I don't know, different options that you can do instead of giving a shit about your
This
fellow
podcast.
human being. And this podcast called "Soup for My Family." Just wanted to give ourselves a shout out.
Yeah. If we don't, who will? No one, apparently.
Uh yeah, dude. I mean, it's apathy's always been real, but it's also, I mean, it's so easy to just get bogged down in it. But it's like, man, you got to keep fighting. You got to, I mean, honestly, all right, I didn't want to go into this, but this is how we're going to end it, John Trek. You ready for this?
We're ending it on this sentence, or we're gonna end
No,
it on
we're
this
ending it
topic?
on these thoughts. Fighting's always been hard, right? I mean, you got to fight, but you got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Not just in terms
Yeah.
of the revolution, but in terms of life, day-to-day struggles, right?
Yep.
Man, it's so easy to get bogged down in them. But if you don't fight, what's the point? You got to rise up. You got to be better.
Just like Hamilton said, you got to rise up.
That's what I was quoting. You nailed it.
Disney's Hamill film.
Disney's Hamil Dong. Hamil Dong. That's the porno. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh, it's pretty hot, dude. It's
Really
real hot.
Hamill fisted there.
Yeah, ham well fisted. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna keep hustling. I don't know about that about that article, but I'm gonna keep trying to make it's a name for myself if I haven't already.
Fuck yeah.
There we go. I love you dearly, John Trek.
Hey, I love you too, John.
Hey, everybody. If you haven't followed John Trek on Instagram at Trek John, Trek like the movie.
John like C. Riley.
Like the C. Riley. JOHNSHREK
I love it.
There we go. That's your new jingle for you. I won't even charge you for that. Yeah, that's how nice I am. You can follow me on all medias, YouTube, through Instagram, on at John Holmes Lives, JON. Holmes like Sherlock, lives like how I'm destroying myself. I love you all.
Soup for my family.
The size of a football.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Soup for my family. It's unbelievable.